Hey, everybody, we are live here on the Cyber Thunder Broadcast Network. I'm Mike. I'm here with the Cyber Thunder Rising Stars again on a Wednesday night. Man, we're at Atlanta. Hot Atlanta. This is going to be interesting. Looks like right now I think we have 16 cars, 16 competitors out here trying to get it at Atlanta. It's hot. It's hot out here in a hot Atlanta. Currently, we're setting at a 121-degree track temperature. Don't pay attention to what it says on your screen, I guess. Yeah, that's right, but it doesn't have the track temp. Track temp, yeah, it's saying 108. I'm showing 121, so the sun is beating down. Look at that. That's the largest field we've seen on a Wednesday night in a while. That's pretty cool to see. And again, we've got one driver that hasn't turned a time yet. So that makes it 26. Or I'm sorry, 16. 16 cars going to come out here tonight. We've got, 4 minutes left in practice. Let's see if we can. So I am missing one of my tools tonight. I do not have a track map that maps this new version of Atlanta. So unfortunately, for me, I feel handicapped. I use that a lot to determine where we should point the camera. So we will do our best. See front row Kyle Nadeau out here again. As soon as they opened it up for everyone to come play, he decided it sounded like fun on a Wednesday night. Can he do it again? Can he go back to front? He did it last week. Here we are at Atlanta where it's all drafting. Man, that track temp just went up another degree. I've got it at, 2 degrees. 123. I keep hearing it slick out. I see them in these packs. They go into the turn and the car gets really loose, or they pinch it a little bit coming out of the turn and the car gets really loose. Could be very treacherous tonight. Mr. Delgado out here trying to find some drafting. There we go. We see Preston, Nate. Sam out here running side by side. It's cool to see Sam back. He's missed a few weeks. Kyle and Jacob. Well, we should probably talk about the points. I should probably find those for you. I got them somewhere. Let's pull these over. Nope, we got to make them big. I know that looks terrible, but you can see there's your points leader, William Kern. Right behind him, Jacob Bowen, Ed Jurgen. Mark Morton is not out here, so your fourth place car is not out here, and you can see Sam Hubbard in fifth. Looking for John. I don't see John Boyd on. Yeah, so some of these guys are going to take hits in the point standing. We're coming down to, what have we got? 2 weeks left of the regular season. And then we go into playoff mode. Get that out of here. Get that out of your face. But then we go into playoff mode. And it's playoffs for these drivers. It's driving to a championship. There we go. There we got a decent pack. We've got 4 cars in that pack. Here pretty soon, we're going to have 16 of them in a pack. You can see Chris Letts there in that 65 car getting a little wiggly. Jacob making a big cut down to get behind Kyle. Left Sam out to dry up top. That's where it gets crazy, is on that tri-oval. That you just run out of room. You know, it feels like in the corner you can probably get it 3 wide. You can run it 3 wide, and then you get to that tri-oval, and it's just odd. The track gets skinny. NASCAR took Atlanta and said, hey, we like Daytona and Talladega so much. Let's ruin Atlanta and do that same thing to them. Oh, I mean, make Atlanta great. 26 seconds left in practice. Man, most super speedways too, I would tell you that there's not a huge advantage to qualifying. I mean, it's nice to start out front, keep you out of the trouble, but when you can easily work your way up to the front, a little bit of patience, 10 laps. Here, it's the track's not that wide. Like, so it's harder. It's a more solid 2 lanes. So qualifying will be important. Track position is important at Atlanta. You want to start up front. You want to be up front. You want to stay up front. All right, here we go. And again, since I don't have my track map, I can't tell you guys who's out. Trying to come out on the track yet. Oh, there's Matt Hall. See him rolling out. There we go. Now a whole bunch of people. Now I can see a whole bunch of people are rolling out. Again, Kyle Nadeau cannot qualify, is not allowed to qualify. He's going to have to start from the back. Hang out in the back. This guy's coming around. William Kern's out. See if, watch Matt take the checkered here. See if he runs that high line, that first green flag lap, or if he's at the bottom instantly. He's at the high line, letting some heat get in the tires. See if Kendon gets in there, try to get that momentum built up. Kendon's right to the bottom. See Chris Letts running the middle. Ed's out there at the bottom. I think Matt's the first one that's going to get a lap in here. Does put Matt top of the charts for a split second. Yep, a bunch of guys came off at the same time. Looks like Ed Jurgen jumping to the top of the charts. We saw him right at the bottom, right at the beginning. See if it pays off for Matt Hall to run that top line, that first lap. See if he built up enough momentum. See him cheating it all the way to the bottom. See where that puts him. That does put Matt all the way up to the top. Ed coming across. He's really getting after it that lap. Didn't make up enough time. Oh, Mr. Delgado jumping up to the top. Oh, William, your points leader. Still got about half the field that hasn't qualified. There we go. We've got some guys putting in laps. Nate Dufton, Jonathan Ellis just jumped in there. Dennis out on track. Nope. Now, I don't know about you guys, but there's something wrong with that car. But because Paul is willing to do this lap, I'm willing to watch it. You can look on the left side of the board and see the rest of the qualifying. See how long Paul can make it around in reverse without hitting anything, guys. That's pretty impressive. I'd probably be in the wall by now or have spun it out. Paul Turner, the backward chicken in the south. He's going to make the whole lap. Out of 4. He's got a whole minute to get across that start finish. He's up. He registered a time though. Did he? No. Sliding like that. It didn't allow him to register a time. We saw it. It really happened. All right. Let's see if any of these other guys are still out on the track. Well, Mr. Delgado He's doing the same thing, but he's already put his time in. Now you gotta spin it out at start finish. He did it. It's almost like Paul was driving 2 cars. Trying to see if there's anybody else. I just gotta click everybody's names. Nobody else going backwards. Oh, time's up. Okay. Let me see what we got here. Find these guys. You can see it there on your screen though. William Kern gets the pole. Outside pole will be backwards. Christian Delgado, Matt Hall in third. Jeremy Flanagan in fourth. Trying to find some of these guys. There we go so we can see some cars. Preston Clark qualifying fifth. Chris Lett sixth. Nate Dufton in seventh. Sam Hubbard in eighth. Kenan Cook ninth. Jacob Bowen back there in 10th. Second place in points. 11th, Jonathan Ellis. Ed Jurgen, third place in points, back there in 12th. Those guys got some work to do. Kyle Nadeau, I think he's still going to have to go to the back. Didn't qualify, but it's got him in 13th. Backwards, Paul Turner, the fastest backwards chicken in the South. If you weren't here for qualifying, rewind it. Go watch it. It's pretty good. He's in 14th. 15th, Dave Gainforth. Dennis Ellis rounding out the field. Pulling away. Now Delgado's parked. Does he have to go to the back? Looks like he does. Well, we should probably get that grid out of your face, huh? There it goes. That's not better. That's better. See these guys getting all lined up. There's Nadeau. Oh, he's way back there. Look at that, 16 cars. Ready to take the green flag. I don't remember how many laps we got, guys. I should probably look at that. 65 of them. 65 laps around here tonight. I guess it says it on the screen. I should just read that. Pace cars away. Get up here with Barney. They're just going to send them off. You see all 16 cars trying to get it straight. You can see it there as we were watching them go around that first lap. We've got 2 schools of thought. Oh, hang on. Where's he going? I'm trying to get there. They're catching it. Nate's down here. Preston got it. Just a little bit of that slideways. Plenty of time to catch that back up. I was going to say, you got 2 schools of thought. You've got the group up here staying together, and then we drop back here. Kyle Nadeau and these guys hanging out. Let's see how far Nate, Preston's back here, Nate's back here. I don't know if they have lost the draft or not. Not a bad place to be, though. Place this tight, I think. Stay out of the mess if you can. Up to the battle up front. Jeremy Flanagan on the high side. Chris Lett's right behind him. Got William Kern kind of by himself on the bottom. Matt's there, but Matt's a car length back. So William is holding that bottom by himself. You'll see that top line, Sam pulling up there. Looks like Ed Christian Delgado. That line gets lined up. They'll be able to kind of go by, especially as these tires wear. You can see that momentum really down the backstretch there. That 65 needs to get tucked up to the 72, and that top line will push. The 24 is a car length off. See who leads this lap. Looks like the 72 took that lap. Let's go back again. I'm just curious. Preston has lost the draft, it looks like. Nate caught on. Again, back up here. That's a good camera for the backstretch. You can see that group. Oh, we're going to go 3 wide already. Jacob, Sam, Matt. It's not a comfy place on that front stretch. Ugh. Awful early. Jacob's going to the front, taking the outside. He jumped up into the second spot on that outside line. I think that is his teammate on the inside line. I'd be surprised if he doesn't get down behind William. Probably going to try to push Jeremy out there to the front and then jump down. Sam followed him, is going to fill that spot. These guys are awful. Jeremy's looking 3 wide for the lead. These guys are awful aggressive for 7 laps into this race. Happened to Paul back here. Looks like Preston caught back up to the pack. Saw him way off. Oh, I see smoke. Did you catch it? Who was it? Jonathan there. Yep, he's going to be all right. Probably just got a little loose. That's 2 coulda, shoulda, woulda been cautions. You guys, hang on, catch up, catch the car, keep it going. Don't even lose the draft. That's pretty good. Notice Paul Turner, Kyle Nadeau sitting way back. See these guys getting real aggressive 8 laps into this race. I'm just going to drop to the back. So now that Williams got a good push. Sam staying tucked up on that bumper. Ten laps in. It's pretty good. I'm going to try to run through the field for you, but it's going to change. Let's just get some people's names out there. First, you see it, William Kern. Jacob Bowen right there to his outside. But we got Sam showing in 3rd. Ed Jurgen currently showing in 4th. Christian Delgado working his way up here. Started in the back. He's in 5th, 6th, 7th. I don't know who I missed. Jeremy Flanagan, I think. Chris Letts, Matt Hall, Dennis up here. Dennis, this is his first week with Cyber. Ran last night. Had a pretty good run up here with these Xfinity cars. Kendon in 10th. Preston right there. We saw him get slideways earlier. Back up in the pack in 11th. Both Jonathan, Nate here. Dave Gainforth kind of hanging out at the back. Just waiting to see what these crazies will do. And then you got Kyle Nadeau and Mr. Paul Turner. Watch for these 2 cars to be up at the front later. But for now, here's the Hornet's Nest, guys. Ed getting shuffled out there 3 wide. Oh, hang on. I hear it. I see it. I kind of caught some of it. See if I can get, oh, look Looks like the 01 had to tow. See what we're getting here. I see just squeezed up, and I'm telling you, that tri-oval is just a sketchy place to be 3 wide. The 01 got just turned around instantly and then backed into the wall. Bang! See Kyle way down there. Paul trying to squeeze his way through. 95 in the pits. "14 laps in." These guys, I gotta think you're coming down to get tires. I gotta say you're coming down to get tires. I think you're coming down to get tires. You know, you can run, man, 36, 40 laps, something like that. Enough to where it's one stop. Man, as slick as it looks out there, I want fresh tires. Nope. Saw Jonathan, and it looks like Kendon back there. Chris Letts, maybe. Who we got? Chris Letts. Yeah, it's Chris Letts. And then I got to expect everybody behind him. Kyle Nadeau. Ed. Ed get damage on that. Ed did get damage. So Ed is going to have to, yeah, he's crunched. Squashed it. Have to use his roll of flex tape. Hate to use it this early in the race. Bonk. There it is. Dennis is still towed, yeah. Kendon is still beat up pretty good. William Kern out front. Bully Dog Coffee Company. Sam in his Haviland car. In second, Jacob Bowen. Great Basin Aviation. They're in Nevada somewhere. See Christian Delgado. I see Track Racer on the side. I'm not sure what's on the front. Well, skip Jeremy. I didn't mean to skip Jeremy. There's Jeremy Flanagan. Foxfire Foods. Matt Hall representing the Cyber Thunder Broadcast Network. Preston back here really likes Reynolds trucks. Nate is thirsty. Needs some energy. Jonathan, well, we know what he likes. Amen to that. Chris Letts back here likes poop. Dave Gainforth running that raid car. Kyle Nadeau trying to work on his car, but they don't have Lowe's in Canada. Ed Jurgen, Upset Sim Racing. Paul's in the pits again. Kendon's still there. Dennis is still there. All right, get back up front here. They are 2 wide. William chose to take the inside right in front of his teammate there, Jacob Bowen. There are 16 of 65 laps coming to 17 at the green. See Paul Turner in the background there coming out of the pits. See if him and Kyle Nadeau back off the pack again. Anticipating another wackadoo. William fires off. That inside line's kind of separated. The top line's put together. William got way far out there. See Christian jump to that bottom line instantly. Sam looked like he was going to try, but then Jacob filled the spot. How big of a run these guys get on our leader. You can see it from that camera pretty good. Jacob, I think, checked up not to run William over. And you see half the pack kind of dropped off to the back there. That first little wreck scared them. Gainforth dropped off Ed. We got Kyle and Paul. Sometimes that first caution will just kind of calm everything down. Everybody goes, oh, that's not cool. And sometimes everybody goes, oh, that's less cars I got to pass. Let's go to the front. So, you never know. Back here where we're too wide. Front two are single file. Christian's trying to get up there to him. Needs a little push from behind. He is pulling up to Jacob, though. He's bringing that 75 right with him. Oh, that's going to get tight. Lap car's doing the right thing, trying to stay high and out of the way. Again, here we are in that dog leg. And that tri-oval. It's not a dog leg, it's a tri-oval. Oh, the 25, where'd you go? Hang on, Jonathan, you got it. Pull back up there. There you go. Save free entry. Just grab onto the draft. You'll pull back up. Paul will help you. See, it just gets a little wiggly. I think especially on fresh tires. Track temp is up to 127. Holy jeez. Look back here where it is too wide. Sam trying to hold that top line, but just needs more formed up help. Those guys need to stay nose to tail as much as they can. Start pushing that top line up there. Really be able to see if they get a run down the back stretch here. This camera's the best for that. Lap 23. So what did we pit on? Lap 15 ish. Went green on 17. They can go 35 to 40 laps. I mean, that's not enough. They're going to have to pit one more time. Do you split it in half? Do you run it dry? You got to come with some teammates. That's when it gets interesting. Look back here, Jonathan. We saw him slide sideways. Here he is, working his way back up to the pack. He wants to get up in the mix. Sam's slowly working that top line up there. And the top three were by themselves for a little bit, but see him up next to Christian. And track temp's just getting hotter and hotter, 129 degrees. Slick. It's Hotlanta. Cars are moving around a lot. There's a lot of wiggle. Oh, Jeremy, where'd you go? So Jeremy get a little loose there mid-turn. Don't know. He might have got into the wall. He's pretty slow right now. Or he just had to get out of it really quite a bit just to save it. See when he comes around this time. Doesn't look like he has damage. Car looks pretty good. I don't think he got in the wall. I think he just got wiggly. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Kenan just not having a good time of it. Like he tried to hang on to the pack and got shuffled out unceremoniously. Does that break up the pack some? Let's see, we got Dave Gainforth back here. No, I think these guys were already hanging out by themselves. See the 25 back up in the mix. We saw him earlier get a little sideways and slide all the way back. We also see Christian Delgado has went to the top. Sam Hubbard has went to the bottom. So while we were watching Slidey, or while I wasn't paying attention, one of the two, we had a switch. Matt Hall's now the second car in that top line trying to push the 13 out to the front. They've got a really good run down the front stretch here. Christian may have led that lap. We got Jacob and Williams switched. How am I missing this stuff? I'm not paying attention, apparently. Oh, the 31 really loose there. The 75 pulled right up to his bumper. It's going to break that bottom lane up. And these guys are getting frisky. 30 laps of 65. You see the 75 got loose there. I wonder if these tires are starting to give out some. He's dropping to the back. These guys are starting to move a lot. They're moving around a lot, fellers. Oh, the 15 wiggled. He caught it. Man, that's pretty good. We've seen quite a few good saves. That was a big wiggle, too. I don't think he hit the wall. I want to see his car now. He's dropping back quite a bit. Lost a lot of momentum. Come around this side. I'm going to go back to Preston. I want to look at his car and see if he hit the wall. Man, I don't think so. Maybe. I don't think so. Oh, wrong button. I don't know that we can see anything from this side. His hood doesn't look wrinkled there at the top. I think we're good. Oh, hang on. Man, that looks scary like that. You guys want to see what it's like here? Let's ride around with, like, say, William. What do you think? You can see Jacob just kind of, the back end's wanting to step out. William having to lift. Yeah, the cars are getting pretty squirrely. I mean, you can see Jacob right there in the lead even. The car's just wiggly. Chris back here. It's hard to see too, so it's hard to judge these turns. Here, Chris, way out of the throttle. Quite a bit of out of throttle time. Oh. Man, that's a lot of out of throttle time. Jonathan's just wiggly all over the place. Let's ride with him. Having a hard time keeping that car straight. It's just not wanting to stick for him. Oh, hang on. There it goes. He's still losing it. He's still catching it. He's trying. He got it. Look at that. That's pretty good. Williams back out front. These guys are teammates. I wonder if they're switching off here. Oh, the 15 losing it. See a lot of that. And no cautions, man. That's, I mean, we've had one, but it's pretty good to see that many guys get really, really sideways mid-pack. And, now a caution. Maybe they should have come and got tires. Maybe they should have come and got tires. Yeah, the first guy with tires is a 65. So, all these front guys sliding sideways. Yeah, they all needed tires. And now we're single file up front. These four could theoretically run away from the pack if they just kind of hooked up. And you see the whole pack single file. You also see Kyle Nadeau starting to show himself. He's caught up to the pack. Hang on. Sam got shuffled out of that bottom line. And I'd rather run the middle to the top, I think, if it's that loose. I'm not sure. Just don't want to pinch the car that much. Give the back end a reason to come out. These guys, as soon as they got single file that fast, they jumped right back out to too wide. And we're coming to, that's lap 38 of 65. I mean, you can pit now. Whoa, Jacob. Yeah, I don't think we're making out of this one safe. I lost him. I lost him. Like Jacob, just what we've seen. That does bring out caution. Just what we've seen, though. Just getting loose. Mid-turn, I bet everybody comes and gets tires now. All right, let's go back. We're going to really watch Jacob here. See him just kind of goes up. Ah, he slid up into Christian. I want to see that again a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't look like he hit the apron, but slid up and then just collects some cars. See Paul diving down, trying to avoid it. Back up front, yeah, you can see William. Where is everybody else? Man, I'd be catching up. William is in the pits. Everybody staying out? What is going on here? Matt Hall stayed out. Sam stayed out. How long ago? I mean, these guys are 40 laps into their run. You got to come to the pits, right? I'm not sure. See, William is away. So it's looking like top 5 did not pit. Looks like Chris Letts pit last time, but everybody else had not pit before. I'm not sure. I'm not sure the thought process there. 15 laps to go. I know you got to need fuel, and you definitely want tires. I mean, everybody was wiggly. So we'll see what that's all about. See if maybe they come this time. I'm not sure. And I'm not sure why you would stay out, and then who knows? I don't know. That's why they let me stand up here and talk about it poorly instead of driving it poorly. And then they come, what? Huh? What? What? I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. There's some strategy to this. 25 to go. Get them tires on there. Get all them tires on there. Fill her up with fuel. $25 to go, though. We're going to go green with what? 23 to go? Like the intensity's about to ramp up. Like I was saying at the beginning, you can't move through these fields at Atlanta as fast as you can Talladega, Daytona. So these guys in the back are going to have to pick up the pace when it comes to trying to get through the field here. They're not going to be able to just hang out in the back and drop off the pack as much. See Jacob there dropping to the back. Means he took the claim. He also used his roll of flex tape. Car looks intact. Watch for Jacob to try to get his way back to the front. Look at all those cars. That's the whole inside line. What is going on with that? Everybody's single file down there. That's odd. What is happening? What is happening? What is going on here? I'm so confused. I don't know what happened. Not sure what's going on, guys. I'm going to jump down and find out. So we'll just leave it right here on your leader, and I'll be right back. What the heck? Okay, guys, so I had to go ask. I guess there was a bunch of black flags because of pits, and then there's probably more black flags now. I'm not real sure. We'll see how this shakes out. It was because of that first round of pit stops. Cars got black flags, and then as they were trying to come serve those black flags, we saw people getting sideways, and so, yeah. More black flags upon black flags. So we may see more guys coming down pit lane because they have to serve those penalties under green. So this could get a little interesting. 21 to go. We are 1 to green this time by. So I'm looking, trying to figure it out. I wonder if those 4 cars on the inside line, at least 2 or 3 of them, are going to have to pit once we go green here because they were coming to pit lane as that yellow came out. I don't know that it let them serve their penalty. They may have got another penalty for entering a closed pit. We'll see. And the 25's a little blanky. Anyways, got William Kern up front, Ed Jurgen Right behind him, outside line, you got Jonathan Ellis and then Dave Gainforth up there. Look, there's Paul Turner. There's Kyle Nadeau. They're showing their faces. Coming to 20 to go. William got a really good start. He's really stretched out there. Kind of wanting to look at the back of the pack, see if these guys try to dive down pit lane again. Don't want to miss anything up front. Ed got a good run. Is anybody going to go with him? Paul will jump up there. Oh, hang on. 15 sliding. That's going to bring out another one. I kind of saw it when it happened, but let's watch it. I don't know if he was trying to come to pit lane. No, it looks like he just got sideways mid-turn. Trying to catch it. Get on that apron. Just the imbalance of the car. See Sam just trying to stay out of trouble there. Watch out. Bang. All right. Well, caution number 4. Cautions breed cautions, right? That's what they say. Well, might as well run through the field while we can. Looks like Mr. Ed Jurgen got scored up front up there. That's his real picture. That's what Ed really looks like. William Kern, he is in second, has led a lot of this race. Jonathan Ellis, we've seen him sideways. We've seen him drop off the pack and make his way back up. He's up in third. Paul Turner, the fastest chicken in the South, the most backwards chicken in the South. I don't. Paul's up here in fourth. Kyle Nadeau, front row Kyle Nadeau, started in the back, up here in fifth. Jacob Bowen there in sixth. We saw him have all that damage from that first caution. Jeremy Flanagan up here in seventh. Mr. Dave Gainforth, he's riding around in eighth. Chris Letts in the poo car, ninth. Sam passing people. I don't know where he's going. Sam's up there too. Nate Dufton. See Nate there in 11th. Matt Hall in 12th. Kendon a lap down. And then retirees. Looks like Preston is setting in the pits. Christian Delgado setting in the pits. And Dennis been sitting in there for a long time. Dennis got caught up in that very first caution. All right. We got any takers this time? Anybody going to pit lane? All right. Nobody going to pit lane. Guys, that really is Ed's picture. It was taken 2 weeks ago. He's just really shocked. Somebody stuck a finger where it's not supposed to, and that was the look on Ed's face. Get that out of here. It's a disturbing thought. 1 to green this time by. We're going to go green with 16 to go. Again, it should get pretty aggressive here. I don't know if we're just having mistakes happen, or if these guys are trying to get to pit lane. That's what keeps bringing out these cautions. But if we can get through this little beginning of it, kind of get stretched out and settled in, they should get pretty pushy. Pretty pushy. Everybody's got to have enough fuel. If I'm in the back, man, I might come down and just get tires anyway. I don't know. Maybe I just want track position this late in the race. Who knows? Pace car peeling off. Hang out here with Barney. He's going to hide the cars with his flag. They're off. See him barreling here into turn 1. See anybody jump out, try to make it 3 wide. Oh, well, that's too fast on that. Looks like Jacob's trying to. Sam pulling down. I think he's trying to serve that penalty. Trying to get in there safely. He is coming to pit lane. Looks like Matt Hall right in front of him. So those guys must have that black flag. Back up front. Ed, William fighting. Hall pushing that top line. See, that bottom line's kind of broke up. Oh, Jacob be there behind Kyle. Got a little loose. He's going to dive to the bottom. Watch out, guys. It's dangerous letting that 97 up in the mix. Oh, that's scary. 25 blinking. That's always scary on a, I'm going to call it a restrictor plate track, on a drafting track. You need to know where those guys are. Paul pushes William out to the front. 14 to go, coming to 13 to go this time. Ooh, those front two got real close to each other. Ed needs some help on that bottom line. That bottom line is really broke up. That was close. We almost saw the big one. Jonathan's got a huge run. Man, gave Ed a big shot there. I see the 72's got damage on his right, or on his left rear, on his driver's side rear. I wonder if that's slowing him down a little. Not able to pull up. That top line's broke up. Ed's clear. Ed is by himself out front. Can't play the Pied Piper now. The 25 disappears again. Will Ed move up and block that line? 11 to go. According to the rules, he can't block till next lap. Williams going to get out there beside him. 25 is going to move up to the top line. He's playing the Pied Piper. Paul Turner's got a good run this time. It's like the 72 fell off a little bit. Got a little loose there. Jacob thought about 3 wide. Thought again. That's going to break it up. Ed's still hanging on. Coming to 9 to go this time by. William is actually going to lead that lap. Got a really good run with no help on the outside. This front pack's pretty broken up. Paul's coming back up to it. Jacob's coming back up to it. I see some red. I don't know what happened. We don't have one of them yellow flags, so we're just going to let it go. Watch this battle up front. Ed Jurgen still leading the way. William Kern on the outside. Got his teammate Jacob Owen right behind him. Well, I see sparks and smoke. There's a smoking car down at the bottom. We'll see who it is when the pack goes by. Maybe. Kendon. We are side by side for the lead. It's like William got that lap. Top line's just more put together. Jacob's able to stay to Williams' bumper. just a little better. Give him a better run there. And 25's not quite getting to Ed's bumper. 7 to go, coming to 6 to go this time by. Man, that was too... I don't know who led that lap. I don't know. I think... Oh, no. Hang on, Ed. That's going to bring out a caution. That's not going to bring out a caution. Paul Turner got the worst of that. Yeah, that's going to leave these three kind of out alone. William Kern, Jacob Owen, Jeremy Flanagan. Top three running away from everybody else. Nate's back here. Kyle's back here. They're kind of broke up. I don't know that they have enough time to catch back up. 5 to go. Four to go this time by. Look back here on Ed. Jonathan back there. Paul, who got the worst of that, way back here in 9th. Nate's catching, Kyle's catching, so we could have a 5-car battle here. We're at 4 to go, coming to 3 to go this time by. Yeah, these guys are there. They've caught the draft. This is a 5-car battle. Oh, the 2 leaders are going to wreck themselves. Those are teammates, guys, and that's 1 and 2 in points. We washed it half and 3 to go. That's going to take us to a green-white checkered. Let these guys get it sorted out. That does bring out the caution, by the way. We want to go back and watch that in slow motion. Oh, no, we're going to back that up just a little bit. And then I say, let's hop in the car. No, we want Jacob. There we go. I don't know if William got loose there or was coming up hoping to block that run. Yeah, just too tight. Saw Jeremy get some little bit of that. There we go. Back live. You see the 72's got a little damage on his right rear. He should have some on his side now. That pulls Ed Jurgen back in it. Chris Letts right there. Paul Turner. Car looks a little wonky. William Kern going down pit lane. Jacob Owen. I think, yeah, Jacob had to use his flex tape earlier. See Jonathan in there probably had to use his flex tape earlier. Man, that's this new Atlanta. It's just so tight. Nathan Dufton leading the way. Oh, yeah, we should probably run through it, shouldn't we? Shouldn't we? Hey? He's thirsty. He's Canadian. Nathan Dufton. He's out front. Jeremy Flanagan. He's got his own taco recipe. Running second. Kyle Nadeau. Drinking that maple syrup. He's currently sitting third. Ed Jurgen, he's upset about it. Upset Sim Racing. He's there in fourth. Chris Letts likes the poo. Rolling around in fifth. The fastest, most backward chicken in the South. He was backwards a minute ago. Paul Turner, he's in 6th, 5th, 6th. Jonathan Ellis, he's up there in 7th. Mr. William Kern, your points leader. Yeah, they're messing with me right there. Jacob Bowen, he is a lap down. Where is Jacob? I wonder if Jacob parked it. I don't see Jacob on the racetrack no more. So we'll see. Again, this will be our one chance. Oh, get that out of here. Got one chance at the green, white checkered. One shot at it. So we go green. We get around to the white flag. They will run it out. Caution comes out before they get to the white flag. It will finish under yellow. Yellow. So we'll see. We'll see what these guys can do. They can keep it together. Bring it home. Looks like the top line, front two cars have damage. The 72, the 92, the 4. 47 looks pretty good. The 97 looks pretty good. The 65 looks pretty good. The 25 is probably pretty good. We got a little bit of that last one, but his fenders look straight. So we'll see. And that 47 got just a, oh, we're wrecking. Oh, we're wrecking back there. That's going to do it. Caution is out. Let's see what happened back here. Man, I don't know how Paul made it through that. All right, let these guys get it figured out. I would start pulling people up. Uh-oh. These guys are going to mess it up. They're going to mess up this finishing order. You got to do what iRacing says. That 47's probably going to need to get back up front. This is going to be a mess. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to grab this guy. Oh, I should probably grab him the right way. We put him on TV. He's up front. Nathan, you got me. Knock, knock.
I gotcha.
There he is. How you feeling, man? First win. How's it feel?
Man, it's crazy. Got wrecked there. About midway through the race. Thought I wouldn't even have a chance to finish it, but I was able to get back up to the front and get it done.
Yeah, now, talk us through the race, because it looked like those cars were just sliding all over the place. It looked like you guys, 10 laps in, the cars were just very, very wiggly. Was that what you were feeling out there?
Yeah, it was. Honestly, that's what happened to me. I just got squiggly and lost it. So, fortunate enough that I was able to get it done, and yeah.
Well, awesome, man. Hey, congrats on the first. I know what that feels like. I haven't forgotten. It's a lot of fun. Dude, I'm going to turn the floor over to you, let you give your shout-outs and thanks.
Well, first and foremost, I got to thank you in the booth for putting on the races for everyone on the stream. I have to thank everybody who supports me, including my family members. I also have to give a shout out to the 46 of Andrew Caldwell for bringing me into the league and been having a lot of fun. So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, hey, congrats again. Do some stinking donuts. Enjoy this one, man.
I sure will.
All right. Kick Nathan out of here. It's going slow. Jeremy. Jeremy, you got me, Jeremy.
I got you loud and clear.
There he is. Now, I think it's second place. Now, my results are all over the place, so is that where we're setting you're in second?
I don't know. It depends on how they're going to be handling the 47 stopping before the end of it. It's supposed to be, Duffton, Nadu, and myself. That's the top 3?
I think so, yeah. I've got it 4 different ways.
Yeah, because he stopped right at the finish line before the finish officially occurred, it ended up black flagging the next, 3 or 4 guys.
Oh, that's going to be a mess. Anyways, it looks like he came home second. Yeah. I mean, I could quote the rule book and stuff, but that's not my problem tonight. I'm just talking about it, so. Dude, you came home second. Talk us through the race tonight, because it looked like the cars were just 10 laps in, were just super loose.
Oh, God. You don't know the half of it. Hell, by that 30th lap, the time that I had spun around, my right rear was just basically an ice skate, and it was not trying to stick very well. Good God, the entire race was a bit of a nightmare to try and traverse, but hey, at the end of the day, even when you're slipping, sliding, and spinning, sometimes you can manage to get lucky, get a caution that brings you back up with the pack, and the chaos just lets the dice roll however which way.
Hey, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, right?
Sometimes, usually it's better to be good than lucky.
Well, hey, Jeremy, I don't know what place you really finished in, so I might as well let you talk. Go ahead and give your shout-outs and thanks.
Well, I got to thank my sponsor for the first time this season, Foxfire Foods. Luna Steak Sauce is a fucking awesome sauce. It's a great sauce. Please, for the love of God, get it. I can't thank that sponsor enough. He's been with me since my previous league days. So great working with him. I got to thank, even though it's just me out here with my team, I got to thank everyone on my team that's ever raced with me, especially here in Cyber Thunder. And got to thank CDRL for being able to put on this race.
Awesome. Well, Luna Steak Sauce, can we get it everywhere?
Foxfirefoods.com. That's where you got to go.
Gonna have to check it out. I like me some steak sauce. Hey, man, congrats on your first, second, third, fourth, fifth place. I don't know what place you got, so.
Probably third, might be second, who knows.
Well, congrats again. It was nice to finally talk to you up here. Maybe we'll get you next week.
One can hope.
All right, kicking Jeremy out. I want to go find Kyle, but he might be working. Let me, I'm going to grab him quickly. Now, Kyle, I know you're probably still working.
Yeah, trying to figure it out.
But, how was the race tonight, bud?
I am so glad we don't have to race at this track anymore this season in any series. I absolutely hate this place.
It looked like, and you were hanging to the back, but it looked like on TV, it looked like the cars were just 10 laps in. It was just ice skates.
That's pretty much what it was. Like everybody, everybody was fighting for it, and then that would burn up their right front or their right rear, and then 10, 15 laps in, they would get dead nut sideways, but they would save it, or they would spin to the bottom, catch it, come back up in the track, cause a big one. Like this, I don't know what it is with this track, but it's terrible. I hate it. Atlanta Super Speedway. You guys can figure out the acronym on that one.
All right, man. Well, you want to give some shout outs and thanks real quick? We'll let you do that, and then I'll send you back down so you can get back to work.
First, I want to thank you for doing the broadcast, and Carter for setting up the room and whatnot. Sorry he couldn't be here. The guys pretty much for having a decently clean race until the end, and it was kind of just a free-for-all and a wreck fest. My grandma and my girlfriend for watching. I want to thank my girlfriend's business, the Manicures by Shani. Does fantastic nails. fake nails, designs, and whatnot. Beautiful artist. Matt, for being a good teammate. Sorry you got screwed there towards the end. I was in here to pretty much help him get a win. Everybody at WTF and everybody at BTR on the cup side tried to get another one in the second win this week, but yeah, frickin' restrictor plate tracks.
Yeah, hey, you got one more shot tomorrow night, bud. So, Indy,
Yeah,
here we come.
2 for 3. Indy, here we go.
All right, kicking Kyle out. Congrats, Kyle, to your first, second, third, fourth. I don't know what place you really finished, so.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, kicking you out. Enjoy that mess. I'm going to pull up what I'm showing for results. So I'm showing, and there's no way this is, I mean, we saw Jeremy Flanagan, Kyle Nadeau. So I'm showing Nathan, Jonathan, Chris Letts. So these are way unofficial results. They're going to have to figure out this mess. I'm not. We're here next week. That's all I can tell you. Check us out Tuesday. The trucks will be at Kansas. And next Wednesday, I should probably look that up. Let's see. Might as well just waste more of your time. Next Wednesday. Yeah, Kentucky Speedway. Kentucky's always a fun one. We'll see if we can't have to find Colonel Sanders in the stands. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. A little bit of a mess at the end, but we got it done. I appreciate y'all coming out, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.